Hello and welcome to the premiere. Now I am making this some way through the premiere because I've made lots of little clips, little 1 minute, 2 minute clips, whatever, and I realised that they were getting a bit too much, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I thought this is turning into a premiere. So I'm now making this 3/4 of the way through to put at the beginning. So Art About Face they calls it. So I thought I would make a quick introduction part of the video just to welcome people, if anybody's there, hopefully you are, and to say cheers. So yeah, welcome to the premiere. So the premiere is going to be called Words of Truth, which will make sense in a few minutes when we get to watching the little bits and bobs of clips that I just mentioned. While we're chatting, I just want to show you or tell you about an artist, John Martin. This guy was amazing, sadly no longer with us, but John Martin, I bought these all off of one seller, and they were so cheap. I can't remember what I paid for them now. I think £7 or something like that. And there's I don't know how many albums, 5 or 6 albums maybe. But John Martin, give him a little listen on YouTube and see what you reckon, you know. John Martin. There we go. And you will have seen him or some of him in my box sets video. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing, John Martin. So that's nothing to do with what this video is about. It's just to, there we go, just to whittle away a little bit of time, see if there's any more John Martin to show you. I don't think there is. Just to whittle away a little bit of time while we're waiting for people to gather. There's a call in from the tribe. Hello! So, words of truth. So we are gathered here, children, because I've done another book. I'm saying it like you don't know, you probably already know. It's another poetry book, and I'm really thrilled and pleased and proud of this book, more so at the moment, more so than any other book that I've done. I've done 3 books prior to that. I did one just called The Ramblings of Bry book. That was followed by Hope and Healing. That was written kind of, well, it was written over a couple of years, but it was written, some of it, around my cancer diagnosis, cancer surgery and cancer healing. So yeah, that was quite emotive, quite powerful, I think. Then I decided that I would put some poems together, which I did do. Mostly they were old poems, so it was quite easy to do. However, I'm always scribbling something, always. So I thought, why not do another poetry book? There may be 1 or 2 old poems in there. There may be 1 or 2 poems from a little while ago. There may be 1 or 2 poems from when I was diagnosed with cancer, for instance. But the bulk of the poems really were written fairly recently, and some very, very recently, and probably 20 or 30 maybe, I don't know, were written purposely for that book. probably even more, maybe 40 poems. So nobody's seen them apart from, well, you will at some stage. So I've called the book Words of Truth, and they are words of truth, words of my truth, how I see the world, how I see things, how my brain works within this world. Yeah, words of truth. So I've been as honest and open and as truthful as possible, and I think you're going to love the book. I'm really proud of it, and like I say, I think it's the best book I've done. I'm going to try and keep the prices down as much as possible, certainly for the time being. What you will see, what I have decided to do, this is exclusive. What I have decided to do is all my books, I'm going to lower the prices of all my books just for now, just for the time being. So now's your chance, you know. So we're fine, we're just waiting on a phone call, and just going to have a short phone call with my lovely friend Marion, just waiting on Marion. So a short phone call, and then we're going to get out while it's still dry and what have you, because Bodie is all ready to go. He's always raring to go in the mornings, and then he flags early after tea, really. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. No real plans as such today. However, I do have these CDs that I want to go through, so I will be listening. I think there's about 6 or 7, wasn't there? I will be listening to them over the next day or two, or whatever it may be. Apart from that, got nothing else to say, but welcome to all, whoever's here. Welcome to the premiere, and say hello, if you like, to either me or to anybody else in the chat room. I always say chat room. It's not a room, is it? Chat bit. Anyway, yeah, so welcome to everybody. Welcome to the premiere. Let's have a bit of a laugh, a bit of a chat, see how everybody's doing, and we will get into the video proper in just a moment. The video does contain some snippets of the new book, but it doesn't spoil the new book, and I'll tell you why. I've done 100 poems, 100 poems. So in this premiere you will see 2 or 3 poems, maybe 4, I don't know, I can't remember, but whatever you see is a smidgen, tells you a smidgen of the book. So it's not as, and it doesn't spoil anything anyway, because you read the book yourself at your pace, your words, well, my words, but your interpretation of words, your accent, your voice. You just read it slowly to you in your head, so it takes on a different energy, a different feel, a different vibe than what you've got from me. So there will be a few little spoilers as such. That's what people call them, spoilers. I don't think they're spoilers. Do you know, I see them as signposts, just markers. So that's all to come, and the video will last probably an hour, something like that, I don't know. As I say, it started to grow, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to make this into a premiere, so here we are. So I need to stitch it all together when I've finished it. I haven't quite finished it, I've got a couple more bits to make. Stitch it all together and then lob it up as a premiere, but it'll be nice just to say hello to people and talk a little bit about poetry maybe, or about my book, or whatever pops up during the premiere, this premiere, either things that I'm speaking about or what comes up now, in because hopefully you're typing something in, who knows. So welcome all, and let's get cracking, shall we? Let's move on. Cheers. Hello. Hello, nice to see you. Well, hello. I'm a bit excited. I said I'm a bit excited. I'm a little bit excited because this is either a CD, a box set, or what this video is going to be about. I'll just bring you a bit closer. Hello. Oh, I love you. I love you. Okay. So, let's go. Sorry, Bo, didn't you like that? Well, I can tell you that it is what this video is about. It's my new book. Oh yes. That's the back. That's the front. So, let's have a quick look. Good boy. Oh, can you move over? You're taking up all the room. You are. Hello. Okay. So yeah, my new book. So it's called Words of Truth. The selected poetry of Bright Crow. There you go. I'm so excited. Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Just thought I'd show you, just briefly, me unwrapping this. I've got to read through it, make sure that everything's okay, and if it is, then I can say yes, go ahead. This is only the proof copy, obviously, so we'll see what we see. But I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely fine. So we will be back when I've had time to read through this, make sure it's okay, and I'll tell you when it's going to be available for you to have a look at. But I'm excited, very. Oh, this is going to be the best book I've ever written. Doesn't matter if I write another 10 books, this is it. Okay. Here you back when we're back. Cheers. Good morning. Hello. Hello. You lay down for a minute, bird. Okay, you can come here. Sit. Hello. Yeah. No. Okay. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. So you lay down. What? I thought you were going to lay down. We can play in a minute. Okay? Good. Right. We'll play in a minute. Okay? No, we're going to play in a minute. Okay. Shall I bring you closer? I will. Okay. So these will be available. You can get your copy soon. I thought I would read you just 2 short poems. So this is called You Are Everything You Need. You have within you everything you need to deal with whatever the world throws at you. There really is no need to beg and plead. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Always remember that. When you feel calm and settled, you can stop wishing. Calming your thoughts gives you a nice place to arrive at, finding the peace of your soul that you never knew was missing. So this book has 100 poems. So it'll keep you going all summer, all winter. Then you can read it all over again because you will have forgotten the first half a dozen or whatever. And then, yeah, you just read it again. So I'm really, really happy with it. I've got to change 2 little bits. And then it'll be ready for general release. I'll just read you one more. Bird. Sorry about that. Dogs and kids, eh? The things they get up to. So I was going to read you one more, and it's called Peace. There it is. Peace. Okay, so can you see me? Doesn't matter really, as long as you can hear me. So peace is allowing your mind to process life as it is, rather than how you think it should be. Peace is accepting things as they are, not wanting things to be a step away from reality. Peace is a calmness that allows you to cope, which others feel, giving them hope. Peace is the only way to feel calm, contented and kind. Peace is a quiet and rested heart and mind. Always have hope, because hope feeds peace. Building hope means that peace will never decrease. If there is no peace in your soul, then there is no peace in your heart. When there is no peace in your heart, then there is no peace in your mind. When there is no peace in your mind, then there is no peace in your life. And when there is no peace in your life, there is no peace in the world. So I thought I'd show you. It's easy to read. Some poems are longer, some are shorter, but it's I'm really happy. So that's about it. What I've got to do is make sure there are two little bits that I need changing. I've got to make sure there's no other bits that need changing, and then we're ready to print. So take care then, and be well. Hello. So I'm still proofreading, but I found two things that need changing. The main one is this, the cover. It's too muddy, it's washed out, it's not as good as I sent it to them. I need it to pop. So I've redone the cover, making it more vibrant, so it will be a bit lighter than this. It's just not very, see what I mean? And it probably looks fine to you, but it's not to me. Things have to be right. So when you do a book, there's only you that knows how it's going to be. There's only you that has got the idea of the correct format, the flow. Really, it's the flow. And just how you want it to be, how it feels in your hands, how it looks, how it reads. Does it make sense? Does one poem follow the other? Are two poems similar? That's rarely the case, but are two poems similar that are together? Could we intersperse them with something a bit more jovial? Whatever. So I have done all that work really, and then it's up to them to take what I've done and produce a book, which they have. But they don't know exactly what I want. So they do the best possible, and they have done. They've done a great job. There's one little error inside. It's tiny, but it's it'll be put right. And just to cover, I just need that to. Some of my poems I think are quite punchy, and I also need the book to be punchy, just to pop a little bit. So still proofreading, and we're nearly there. So I was going to read you a poem, a very simple one. The cat sat on the mat. What about this one? Okay, so get a little bit closer because that mic and it's a bit windy. So we are shaped in many ways. I'd like to thank you, all of you, the ones from my past and the future too. I want to thank you for all the pain you caused me, all the problems you helped create around me. We have two choices when being treated so wrong. For me, I soaked it up and decided to grow strong. For every bit of pain I overcame, I grew as best I can. Finding each solution made me grow as a man. We evolve, mature, move past our youth. For those willing to listen to the words of truth. I am full, I am free, I am life, I am me. So yeah, I'm really happy with the book, I must admit. Just a quick flick through. But as I say, I get these changes done. I've only got about 10 more poems to read, another day. And you know, we'll be on top of it really. Oh, it's a bit too windy, but you get the idea. Okay, so I think by tomorrow-ish, the end of tomorrow, we should be I should have completely read through and have an idea of what there is to put right, The good news is so far I'm about eight poems away actually. Yeah, I think I'm 8 poems away. The good news is 90% of it is, for me, it's right. Well, more than that, 95% is right. It's just, I really need the cover to be done, which they will do, you know. So, yeah, we're there. We're very nearly there. So I'm pleased. Pleased and proud. There you go. So, back another day. Cheers. Cheers. And be well. Hello. Oh, there he is. Hello. I know, we are in a minute. So, I have finished the proofreading. Look at the state of this cover. Look what I've been doing. Ridiculous. Been playing. Been trying out colours and stuff like that. So what I've done, I've redesigned the cover. It's exactly the same, but it's just more punchy. And I sent that off, and so I'll get another copy. Maybe about 10 days, do you reckon? I don't know. So we get that at some stage. There was just, the cover was, it doesn't work for me. And there was one where, hold on. Ignore the, this is my book obviously, so I've got rubbish here. But those 2 poems were too close together. I've given it 6 lines, and for some reason they gave it 2 lines, and it brought it up very, very close. It's just the way it was. But sorry, not those poems. What am I on about? I was going to show you what I wanted. I can't remember where they are. But anyway, I had 2 that was very, very close. Or not very close, but I mean reasonably close, and I wanted them slightly further away. So there you go. So that's going to go off. Bode, coming up here a minute. I know you're wondering. Okay, get a hug. Look, I know you're wondering. I know. So we haven't been out because it's been raining, but now it's stopped. And he knows it stopped, somehow. Hello mate, are you okay? Are you? I know. Anyway, so we keep this nice and short, but, what? In a minute. Yeah, we'll keep this nice and short, but basically, you send the files back and what have you, you say whatever amendments you want, and we're good to go from that stage onwards, aren't we? So like I say, I should get the new book, the new proof book, within about 7 to 10 days, something like that. And then, as long as it's all okay, and really it's just they won't change anything else, but they will do the amendments. So as long as the cover's okay, which it will be, because it's my new cover, as long as that's okay, and as long as the other poem is brought in, you know, to a distance that I'm happy with, we're good to go, and we can go off to print, can't we, love? Yeah? Yes, mate. We go off to print, can't we? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at this boy. Hello. What's your name? Is your name Bodie? Is it? Oh, that's a nice name. I love him. Okay, so as you see, he's quite desperate to play. So I'm taking Slurpee outside, and you know, Bode, come here a sec. Come here, jump up here. I wanted to ask you a question. Jump up here, love. Right. I was wondering. Listen, I was wondering. Yeah, I know. You can't answer it unless I ask you. Right, sit down. Sit down. Sit. Thank you. Right, listen to me. Listen. Would you like to go and listen? Right, sit. Now, listen to me. No, you're not listening. Birds, hello. Right, sit. No, listen. No. No, listen. Shh. Right, what are you doing? Would you like to go and play ball? And there he goes. So we'll be back either with the next proof. I might make just a minute's video, I probably will, and then we'll show you the books as they arrive. Take care. Be well. Hello, we are looking at the daffs today. Let's get a bit closer. Bodie, Bode, please. Okay. Look at these. Nice lot of daffs. Oh. Very warm day as well, surprisingly. Bodie, stop it! For fuck's sake. So I was thinking, if you, well, I was thinking, why do I love books so much? Why do I love writing so much? It's the whole thing, the whole caboodle of about a book, you know? Why do I love it so much? I love books. I think we live in a modern age with Kindles, with stuff up in the ether, whatever that is, music that don't exist anywhere on any disc, or, you know, it's a bit of a, I'm old-fashioned anyway, but yeah, a book, a tangible product in your hands is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I think that if you choose to buy a book from me, that book, obviously it's your book, isn't it? But it's more than that. That little bit of property that sometimes you may carry around with you. It may live in the car, in the bedroom, I don't know. Perhaps in the lounge, perhaps all those places and more. Perhaps you might have a friend over or family member and you might say, can I just read you this poem? Somebody I sort of know wrote this crazy rubbish. And it may become, after a while, it may become quite special to you, which books do to me, really special to me. And once you've maybe read a book, especially with poetry, once you've read it twice or 3 or 4 times, the poems take on a bigger meaning. Yes, you understand them from the outset, of course you do, you know, or mostly, but they contain a deeper meaning sometimes, and it doesn't reveal itself straight away, and it needs to be read again and again, 2 or 3 or 4 times. It's like a settled piece of music. Sometimes you can listen to a piece of music again and again and again, and after about 10 listens you can say, do you know, I never heard that echo that follows on from the drum. It's beautiful, and that leads into this organ sound, you know, whatever. I was listening to a song years and years ago, and what was it called? Cry Little Sister. It's from the Lost Boys, and there's a bit of it where I thought it was the organ, or a synthesizer, but it was a voice. And I never knew. I honestly always thought it was just an organ bringing us up like, ooh, Bodie, please stop licking. Anyway, what I'm saying is, a book can become quite sacred. And it's yours, your book, your special book. And you took the time and effort to get it in the first place, or to look after it, or write your name in it if you must. You do whatever you do, you know. Put it in your bedroom drawer, read 1 poem per day, 2 poems per day, 6 poems per day. Read 1 poem and then sit and think about that poem, then read it again. Somebody does that, I know. But it takes on an energy of its own. It takes on quite a special, sacred energy, I believe, you know, same as anything can, if you've owned it for a while and it means something to you and it gets bigger and better, you know. Anyway, I know that you'll be happy with this new book. Cheers. Hello. 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 Okay. So we move on. A few more days have gone by. Okay. Let's see. So obviously this is my book again. Bit deja vu, this video. I've got the old one here so we can compare. It's only marginally different, but to me it makes a lot of difference. I know you don't like that boat, do you? That noise. Okay. So, I think that happened last time. Right. Straight away, that's better. So, what have they sent me? Okay, so I'm happy. Right, so without all this rubbish on there, this was the first book, and this is the new book. Let's just see. So I got the all the windows open, so it's a bit, you know. But anyway, so this one is brighter. Let's see what we can do. Now, the camera lies, but this one is quite dull. Bing! That's what we wanted. So that means that I can go ahead and order some books. So yeah, my new book will be up and available soon. I shall let you know exactly when. Ah, beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, I've got to go and play BALL in the garden. So we'll be back when I've ordered and received the next parcel. Cheers. Be well. Hello. Okay. Bit excited, I tells ya. So we know what this is. Just arrived. Just arrived by a very strong postman because, well, we know what it is. So let's open it up. Talk amongst yourselves. I do get very, very excited. Okay. Ta-da! Wow, I don't know what you can see. You don't need to see me, so there you go. There we go. Yeah, so let's put it that way around. No, oh, that's better. How's that? There we go. So the new book is here, obviously. Wow, to show you one at a time. We'll just go, there's 100 in here, so I'll just show you each book in entirety, 100 of them. So, perfect. So I've got some work to do on these books. You know, I always make it kind of personalised, you know. So I've got some work to do, and then they will appear on my eBay. Links will be in the description. Obviously, the end of this video, they should definitely be up and running on my eBay by then. So yeah, do go and have a look if you fancy a copy. I'm going to keep the prices down, as I said before. I'm going to try and lower the prices of all the books to give everybody a bit of a chance to have a little bit of a read this summer. Wouldn't it be nice? Especially some poem. Get yourself a Slurpee, put your feet up, just read a poem. Okay, I am excited. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll finish this off shortly, this premiere. Cheers. Be well. Wow, I can't believe I got my books. Lovely, lovely. I'm glad I lifted the colours. I am glad. I'm still here, look. There you go. So there's 100 poems. Okay. So, the words of truth, the selected poetry of Bri Crow, 100 poems. Craziness. Okay. Thank you for watching. Back soon. Hello. Well, I thought I would show you what it looks like to read my new book. So this will be over my shoulder kind of thing. We'll see how we get on with it. It'll only be a minute, so if it don't work, so probably a rubbish idea, but this is supposed to be over my shoulder. So this is what I see, or this is what you will see if you decide to purchase a copy. There you go. So it is a really good book. I'm really pleased. It's 100 poems. Quite personal, some of them, many of them perhaps. But I think it will help a lot of people as well, in lots of different ways. That's my hope. I've always believed we're on this planet to help each other, to help, to guide, to nurture, to show, to grow, to care, all those nice things. So, there you go. Buy a copy if you like and enjoy. Okay, I think that's going to bring this premiere, second premiere of the month. I think it's going to bring this one to an end in just a minute or two. So we're out bimbling, as you can see, playing ball, chilling out, enjoying the day. There we go. So by now, the book, Words of Truth, 100 selected poems, will be on my eBay. So if you want a copy, so links are in the description box under every single video. They always are. My eBay is always in the description box. And he's as tired as I am. Yeah, so it's very easy to find really. And as I say, I've reduced the books, the prices of all the books. So you might get yourself a bit of a bargain if you go on in a few minutes time. But as I say, it's live now. The book is live, the new book. So good luck. And finally, if you do buy a copy, when you've read it, or when you can be bothered, if you go on to eBay and just leave me some feedback, I'd really appreciate that. It's a funny thing really, when people buy something, whether it's a piece of art or a book, probably anything, you ask people if you like it, you know, give us a little bit of feedback, just say thanks very much or a nice book or whatever. And only maybe 10% of people do, if that really, sometimes. You know, I sold, I know last year, say October onwards, I sold about 30 books between then and Christmas, and 2 people, just 2 out of 30, so 28 didn't bother, but 2 people said I really enjoyed the book. So thanks to those 2 people anyway, but if you can be bothered, if not, that's fine really, but go! So we're just chilling down this little park and we're about to go through the woods. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's nice to spend an hour or whatever it is in somebody's company. We can spend too long alone, can't we really? And a lot of us are alone, including me. So it's nice, you know, it's nice to link up really. So thank you for being there, thank you for chatting if you did, or if not, if you just sat quietly, thank you for sitting quietly. Go over and have a look at the book if you want to. eBay, as I say, links are in the description box under every single video. If you notice, I can't say the word description box very well. The links are in the description box. And for those of you who do buy a copy of the book, enjoy. enjoy it, read it slowly, take your time, and when you get to the end, start again. Because what I find, particularly with poems, it's a bit like songs. They take on a different vibe and a different meaning the second or third time you read them. That's what I find. And you might do that and you might not. But whatever you do, take good care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll be back another day. Take care then and be well. Ta-da.